Well, it's Friday. We have some pretty decent weather. Just getting ready to do a couple grimy cold starts. Tempted to pull out that old diesel right there. That's the one that's their test one from the company I got it from. Tempted to see if that one runs. Also got that 4-horse up there. Oop, almost slipped. A few other things. Buddy's coming to look at a generator. I just unburied it. It was actually down in that very far corner right there. So got that one up, ready to go. Got a couple other toys that I could play around with, but what I'm doing today is I'm going to unbury that one generator underneath there, get that one up for sale. I got a set of Nerf bars for what's it called, LT500 Quadzilla, which I'm going to be selling, and I got a few other things that I got to unbury. But main thing is, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, it's actually starting to melt. So I already got that motor out there starting to melt, so I think I might give the 400EX a try. It's about +2 outside, so it's actually pretty decent. And maybe I'll give the Sears Suburban a try, which I know is going to have a dead battery because the battery sucked on it. So, but I ran it completely out of gas, so I gotta hope I got some gas in a jerry can here, which I think if I remember right, that guy had some, so I'll have to stop the camera and check. Okay, so see, I ran it right out of gas. I know it's going to take a bit of cranking. Oh, is that going to stay by itself? Holy. And I just got a Ultimax. Anyway, yeah, there's no gas in there. Let's see what's going to happen. Throttle is broken, but set to just about half. And the fuel is, and I can see the fuel is about halfway up in the filter, so it is pumping. That's good. Fire any second now. The fuel is now above the filter. There we go. I can see the fuel getting over. Oh, look at overfueling. That's not oil, that's fuel. Make sure it's not going to suck up the worm. I wonder if I could drive it out of there. I really doubt it. I'm going to let it run for a good 20 minutes. So I am going to actually drive it out, I think. That's like pure muck underneath there. I don't know. So, and no, that wasn't actually burning oil when it started up. That's just because I left the choke on. And the choke is pretty good. So, yeah, this thing here never had any problems really starting. So, yeah, and again, this case, I ran it right out of gas. So, I put about 1 liter in it. So I'm going to let it run until it burns up that liter. So, anyway, going to let it run. I was going to knock the throttle down, but no, I'll let it idle like that for a while. I'll get back to you guys in a little bit if I decide to move it. Well, I just came in here to watch a quick video. Bill T-Max got the diesel engine running, so he had to actually remove a small shim and to reline up the throttle pin on the fuel rail. So, yeah, he just sent a quick sound clip. It's running. Just letting this thing run for a while. So, yeah, it's charging. I can see on the amp gauge. Man, that thing runs good still. See how she idles. Oh, look at that. Almost idles right too. A little bit of noise you're hearing is that idler pulley right there is a bit worn out. She runs nice. Idle all day at that speed. Throttle's a little bit stiff. No smoke or anything, eh? Let it run a little bit higher for a while. You know, I actually should have checked the oil first. But I don't see any leaking, so I'm sure it's fine. Oh, that's good. Anyway, next I guess I'll be firing up the 400EX. So, actually I might wait till tomorrow. Don't know. So, I gotta try to get that Sears Suburban out of there. But to be honest, it'll probably get stuck right there. That might be fun. Well, she's been running now for about 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get her out of here. don't need the RPM this fast. Knock her down a bit. Oh, I'm right up against this thing. I don't think she's getting out of here, boys. Those front tires, by the way, are completely useless on ice. Yeah, she's not getting out of here. The only way she's getting out of here is if I move the Polaris quad in front there. I'm not too worried about moving it. I just leave her right here. Just want to make sure she's moving. Nope, not going to bother trying to go anywhere with her. Try to park her at you a little bit higher. Let her stay in her hole. She likes it there. Well, it moves, but it's just that ridge right there. Those front tires have no traction whatsoever. So let her run until she runs out of gas, or maybe about, maybe I won't run it out of gas. I'll let her run for maybe another 10 minutes, charge up the battery nicely. Runs 100%. Nothing at all wrong with that motor in my opinion. So no major oil leaks or anything. One little tiny seep, but to be honest, it hasn't even put a drop on the ground in the garage. So still deciding if I'm going to keep this one or sell it. So I'll turn up the throttle a little bit higher because I want it to charge a bit. It will charge on idle, just not as good, of course. And just looking at these rear tires, you can see this thing here has not much hours on it. As far as I know, the original owner was only using it for snow blowing, not for cutting the grass. So yeah, it actually is in very nice shape. Oh, stupid camera, get back in focus. So anyway, that dash is completely destroyed, but I do got that good dash off the other tractor, so just running like it should. And of course I had to fix this. Put a bracket in there. It works now. Look at her run. Got some more RPM idles from her there. Yeah, the only thing that it might need sooner or later is the back head gasket seems to have a little tiny bit of a seep. You could just see little bubbles, but to be honest, it seems like it's running great right now, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So, yep, she runs nice. Original plug wires, original everything. It does have the float conversion, where it has the brass float in it, which was a known problem on these machines. So, yeah, I, of course, cleaned the carb, put in new plugs, fixed the wires. So, I never changed them, I just fixed them, so, on the coil side. Ran new fuel line, a few things on it. Still deciding if I want to keep this motor in this tractor or not. So I'm thinking of putting the V-twin in it and selling this motor, because believe it or not, people still pay a good $500 for these motors in this kind of shape. So yeah, so I just did a little bit of shoveling here, and now I'm going to start up the 400EX.